barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. So I'm about to go do the Guerrero Peralta fight and Google fight, and you guys are pretty dope. You guys sent me some more stuff. I got some more videos you guys sent me. I appreciate it. But I should give a prediction on the Guerrero fight. You know, lately Robert Guerrero fights to the level of his opponent. Like the Aaron Martinez fight, he fought down to him. Keith Thurman, he fought up to him. Danny Garcia fought up to Danny Garcia, if you want to call him up to Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia won that fight, but so I think this is going to be an action-packed fight. Robert Guerrero will win, but more importantly, where does Robert Guerrero go if he wins? Where the hell does he go? Shit, who's gonna fight him? And why? And honestly, if you're not a young up-and-coming lion like an Earl Spence, why would you fight him? It makes no sense if you don't have a belt. So Robert Guerrero is still trying to get a belt around his waist, which he rightfully deserves to compete, but he's just a split second away. His footwork isn't the best. He doesn't have the best defense. When he gets hit, his wit goes out, but he's just a split second away from being a hell of a fighter. Like, he's just second. He's always second in exchanges now, and I really like his character. His father loves me. Like, me and his father. Me and his dad have had some great conversations. You know what I mean? And as you, just to show you know how much candor I have with him, I even asked him. I said, "Do you think your son is still concussed? You know, if you go through my videos." But off the camera, I'll just tell you this: he admires Floyd Mayweather. He admires everything that he did for him. I had some of the stuff on camera go down when he fought last in LA on the Aaron Martinez card. You can go down when I covered that fight. They did a great job with the Mexican food. It was on Olivera Street. That was pretty awesome. He as a matter of fact, I'm gonna do a second video. I'm gonna just talk about Robert Guerrero in this fight, but I'll do another video next right now. But Reuben's is his name. Reuben, love the man. Like, he is so cool with me. But I already said that he understands boxing outside the ring. You know what I mean? It's not by accident Reuben Guerrero wears what he wears. It's not by accident he admires Floyd Mayweather. He said one of the most poignant, powerful things someone has ever said about Floyd Mayweather that is not black. And I say that to galvanize the sport, not to separate the sport. He said, "What Floyd Mayweather did for me and my family, I will never ever forget. I will forever cherish what he did." You know, and in addition to giving him an opportunity, but I think he learned a lot from Floyd Mayweather in terms of the business. You know, Reuben Guerrero talks about his lowriders, I believe, or his old school cars, and he wears he wears the hat, he wears the snakeskin belts, the snakeskin boots. But he is a soft. I don't doubt that he's tough. I mean, he's past his prime. I mean, I'm not fearful of him. But when you look into a man's eyes, you respect where he's come from and his evolution, and I see that in Reuben Guerrero. I actually enjoy spending time with Reuben Guerrero more so than I spend with Robert Guerrero. And you can say that for a few other parents too, right? Like Jack Mosley, I'm sure. Kenny Porter's probably one of them guys. Definitely Floyd Mayweather Sr., but Floyd Mayweather Jr. is just as polarizing. And I like Reuben Guerrero, man. I'm excited. I'm more than probably to shake his hand and interview him tonight. That'll be fun. Robert the Ghost Guerrero. Oh man. Oh, he's the shit, man. And I told you guys when I covered the Aaron Martinez fight. This may be an slightly emotional response because I'm in the moment, but he is one of the coolest guys to interview. Not because he tells the truth all the time. I don't know if he tells the truth all the time or lies. That's not where I'm going. But when you interview someone and they stop and they talk to you, they're not walking, they're not doing 4 and 5, 6, 7 things at one time. Every time I've interviewed Robert the Ghost Guerrero, he could be interviewing 10 people. It doesn't matter. He'll stop. You ask him the question, he'll look at you. He won't pretend like he's bigger than you. He's just a good guy, man. And those are people you root for. You know, his wife survived cancer. When he fought at the StubHub Center, someone had just passed in his family. And I really respect the Guerreros, man. Like 100% respect the Guerreros. And in terms of character, in terms of father-son, I don't know. And it's not even, I'm not talking about in the ring stuff. Like some people may say Reuben Guerrero don't know boxing as he should. I don't give a damn about this in terms of this video right now. But if you guys are going to the fight tonight, anybody going to the fight tonight, please say what's up to me. Get you on camera. You can say what's up, say what you want to say. I really appreciate it. Stop me, smack me on my bald head. It don't matter. Grab my shoulder. I'm cool. I'm about as lax as they come probably. And feel free to say hi to me. You know what I mean? And two, they work well together. You know what I mean? Like, you never ever see, in my eyes, them raise their eyebrows at one another. You've seen it in so many relationships, father-son, you know, where my boxing career started with Roy Jones and his father, and that's where I started. So roundabout, I mean, I was a boxing fan as a kid, but I only watched the fights. I didn't like do my history. Roy Jones was, I tell you guys all the time, the greatest boxer I've ever seen in my life, like bar none. I mean, like it's not even close. Shit. I want you guys to have some fun. Compare his highlight reel to anyone. His highlight reel will match up against anyone's highlight reel in the history of the sport. Period. And I'm talking about from 48-1 on down. Not when he was 49-1 and he had to fight Kawasaki. I think he fought Kawasaki somewhere in there. Before he fought Kawasaki, bar none, best fighter ever. Oh shit! I just wish he would stop fighting. But getting back to Robert the Ghost Guerrero, I hope that he wins. I hope that he comes out this fight safe. I hope that obviously the other fighter come out safe, but Robert the Ghost Guerrero fights to the level of his competitor, you know, and that comes when, and you know, I'm a weekend warrior, so I know that's a sign that Father Time is rearing his head. Because if I'm, no disrespect to anyone, but if I'm competing against someone who's inferior to me, overweight, you know, not as much foot speed, I'll just move 15% faster than them because I'm 38. You know what I mean? Like I try and find the road of least resistance. You know what I mean? If I'm competing against a 22-year-old, which happens more often than I would like it now, you know. But anyways, in terms of basketball, I have to give a little bit more. You know, my hamstrings get a little bit tighter. I got to get a lower in my stance. You know what I mean? I can't take gambles on defense. You know what I mean? Because he's going to burn me and or make me look bad. I got to deny him the ball a little bit more. You know what I mean? So I exert a little bit more energy. But if I'm competing against someone my age who looks like a father, you know what I mean, got a little bit of belly on him, got a bald spot, gray in his beard, I'll lax up just a little bit. You know what I mean? That's because of my age. You know, you know, we lose free testosterone as we get older. So you kind of conserve that. And I see that in Robert the Ghost Guerrero in his fights. But I wish him well. Angulo I told him to his face, please watch my interview. You got to scroll all the way down somewhere. Just Google and Google in my searching. I told him that I pray for him every time he gets in the ring. Like sometimes I don't watch his fights intentionally because I'm afraid for him. You know, he has too much toughness for his own good. You know, and I believe his wife or girlfriend is pregnant. She's beautiful. He has a son to raise. Al Heyman has protected this man like no other advisor has ever done. If he was with Golden Boy, he would be fighting 4 times a year. You know why? Because he will sell out Belasco's. No doubt in my mind, Oscar De La Hoya needs him to sell out Belasco's or sell 1,000 tickets at StubHub Center. No doubt in my mind, he would fight 4 times a year. And guess what? Angulo will fight 4 times a year. But Angulo is a 2-time-a-year fighter. I don't think no more, no less. He's not a championship contender anymore. He's fighting to make money for his family. And I don't know how much money he makes. But you have nothing but respect for these guys who get in the ring purely for our entertainment. I think he's a really long shot. If this was horse racing, he would be an extreme underdog to beat California Chrome, if you guys know what I mean. But I pray for him every time he gets in the ring. You know, he gets hit way too much. Arm speed is slowed down drastically. I don't know if his speech is slurred because I always have an interpreter when he's talking, but he's so calm and so mellow. So if you guys aren't doing anything tonight, this is a big Mexican card out in Anaheim. As you guys know, Mexican fans are the linchpins of boxing. You know, and come on out. I guess tickets, I'm willing to bet tickets are grossly available, and I don't think there'll be a sellout there. I think it'll just be the lower bowl. But I'm excited to get out there tonight and support Angulo and Robert the Ghost Guerrero. I don't know Peralta. I didn't even watch any of his fights. I've seen him fight, but I don't. So I'm hoping that Guerrero wins because he's from Gilroy, California. And whenever he fights now, it's always in Los Angeles. So if he wins, I don't have to travel to see him fight. So anyways, Barbershop Conversations. P.S. I got my strike taken off. I appealed it. It was for a picture for a DJ Khaled song. You guys know I did that review. And he and somebody, I guess they said it was theirs, but it's actually for anyone can use it for it was for promotional use. So I won my appeal, so I'll be going live tonight. But I genuinely appreciate you guys. I genuinely appreciate you guys. So anyways, Barbershop Conversations, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Appreciate you guys. Peace.